back to my channel, All the Tea About Your V. This channel focuses on all aspects of women's health, vaginas, periods, bums, boobs, everything to do with a woman. As you can tell today, there's a boy in my room. He's Mike, my boyfriend, and he's the very special guest today. Drinking tea, of course, whilst talking about our V's. I mean, not our V's, because Mike...
the V.
My V, not Mike doesn't have a V. He has a P. I'm going to ask him some questions about endometriosis and about periods. We're also going to discuss endometriosis and relationships. So, what's it like being with someone who has endometriosis, how it can affect relationships, and you're going to give some tips, aren't you? He's going to give his...
Do my best.
Yeah, top tips. Let's begin. What is endometriosis?
A disease that affects a woman's uterus, but it can also be found in other places.
What is it like? What
It's
affects?
tissue.
Bless you.
It's tissue, isn't it? That's basically it.
Yeah. Good.
Tissue that grows inside the uterus, the uterine wall.
The uterine wall.
I know a word now.
It doesn't grow in it.
Does it grow around
On the outside.
the outside of... All I know is it's a disease that causes you a lot of pain. That's the main thing.
Yep. Where does the endometriosis tissue grow? This is a multiple choice. In the womb, outside the uterus, or in the ears?
Outside the uterus.
Correct! Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
What is the most common symptom? Weight loss, heavy bleeding, or pelvic pain?
This is multiple choice. Can I pick more than one?
No, you pick one.
Oh, right.
The most common symptom in women. Heavy bleeding,
Heavy bleeding.
weight loss, or pelvic. Is that your final answer?
Do you have bleeding though?
Yeah, we do bleed. The most common symptom is pelvic pain. How do you officially diagnose endometriosis? MRI, laparoscopy surgery, or an ultrasound?
Laparoscopy.
Correct. What is laparoscopy surgery?
They call it keyhole surgery.
Yeah.
Because I work at Bupa. So, it's two little incisions into like just above your like pelvis area. And then they go in and have a look what's going on. And then they like cut away at some of the tissue that's there.
What treatment will your doctor recommend first? Surgery, diet change, or medication, aka birth control?
They usually tell you diet change, don't they, to begin with? No?
First will be medication like birth control and things.
Oh, okay.
Then it'll be diet change, and then it'll be scans, and then your surgery.
It's like the Mirena Coil.
Yeah. Marina's Coil, whoever Marina is.
Mirena.
How to help the pain? Tablets, hot water bottle, TENS machine, or all of the above?
All of the above. You use everything.
Yes. Is a non-applicator tampon?
So it goes up the vagina, and then there's a little squiggly bit that then you can help to remove it.
Squiggly.
Squiggly bit? Oh, I know.
Go on.
So this is the one where you push it up into the...
That's an applicator, yeah, and one without doesn't have the plastic push-up. You just put it up yourself.
Put it up yourself.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is good. Well done. Got that little diagram up. Here. Describe to me the female reproductive system. What does it look like?
You have tubes that go along like that.
Yeah, what are they called?
Fallopian tubes.
There we go.
And they go to them where the eggs come from, the ovaries.
Yeah,
two little ones on each end.
Two little ones on each end, yeah.
And then further down from that, then you have the uterus.
Further down, you have the uterus.
As in further from the...
In the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
And then... Pass.
And you have your cervix.
Is that just the channel? Looks like that.
The channel.
the little tunnel.
What is the purpose of the fallopian tubes?
It's what the eggs go through.
It's what the eggs go through. What is the purpose of the ovaries?
They have the eggs in them.
They have the eggs in them, correct. What happens every month to every woman out there? What happens to the body when you're on a period? What happens in there?
You shred your uterus or your uterine wall.
I shred the whole uterus.
Shred it all out. Just get it out. Does it sheds, doesn't it? Which is obviously
shreds.
That's what's then the blood after.
You actually know quite a bit.
I know.
Well done. What does it mean when girls say, "Can you check me?"
Check if I'm bleeding. Spotting.
Nice. What's it like dating someone with endometriosis?
It's tough, innit? Because obviously you're in, not as in for me, as in for you, I mean.
I'm hard work.
There's times where you've been in like a serious amount of pain, and then I've had to obviously then look after you. So it is tough, but then it's just being there for the person that you care about, innit? So whenever you do have a flare up, like you're on the floor and in convulsions, a real word.
That's a big word.
Like you just try your best, don't you? What do you need? Do you need your tablets, water bottle?
I don't know how many times you've had to fill up a hot water bottle in the last 2.5 years, like 1,000,000 times.
That's what we're there for, do you know what I mean?
That's exactly what boyfriends are for, to fill up your hot water bottles.
If a boy ain't filling up your hot water bottle, he's doing it wrong.
Cut him, get him out of your life. Does it affect you? Like, obviously, I know it affects me, like physically, mentally. Does it have a toll on you? And if, you know, anyone's out there who does have a partner, you guys may be struggling, does it affect you in any way?
It's only more of like a worry, I think, for me, because you don't know how to help, really. You almost feel like a bit of a spare part because you don't know how to help the person. So for me, I don't get like down on it because I'm not the one feeling the pain. No offence, but you are. So it doesn't bother me at all. It's only just a case of that you just want to do what's best for yourself. But I see how it would make somebody like get a strange relationship, especially when you're not seeing each other enough, or you've
like
got
one's in bed a lot.
You've got
do
plans and stuff like that. I understand that, but
it's not because we're tight.
Tight.
Any advice for men out there, other boyfriends, even just any other partners? You know, it doesn't have to be boyfriend. Any partners that are with someone with a chronic illness, any tips for them to be like the best partner?
Patience is the massive thing for me. Patience because you don't know how long it's going to last. You don't know when it's going to be. That you are in pain or what have you, and then it's just being there. So being ready with a hot water bottle, be ready there with your pills or your medication or what have you, to just try and alleviate the problems you're having, and then just being there really, just making sure they're okay, just touching base, saying, are you okay, what's wrong, or what have you.
Knowledge.
Know
and understand what's going on.
Yeah, because you can't be, as we kind of touched on the other one, that you can't be annoyed because it can happen at any point.
Yeah.
But now I'd just say, just get ready with a hot water bottle. And we've also got a heating pad as well, which is good.
Hot water bottle. Patience, understanding.
Patience, understanding, knowledge.
Knowledge. Snacks.
Snacks as well. Snacks as well. Then also the snacks that make you worse, so there's a massive...
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10 you still get snacks anyway. And just fight through the pain.
What do you want to know, Mike, about vaginas, periods, endometriosis, women?
We were talking about the other day, I didn't realise that when an egg goes through into the uterus, I thought it just chills in the middle of the uterus, and I didn't realise it actually attaches itself into the uterus wall, where then the baby then grows. I thought it was just in the middle, just waiting, and then it grew.
Floating about.
How does it feel to have endometriosis? Where's the pain?
Where isn't the pain? My ribs, stomach, bum, hips, pelvis, legs, vagina, ovaries.
Any more for any more? Like
Every limb. Sometimes I get pain in my shoulder. Weird.
What's it feel like?
Men think that getting kicked in the private parts is worse than like giving birth, apparently.
It's pretty bad being hit the balls does hurt, but I'm not saying it's as bad as...
Don't say balls on you, do you?
Sorry, being hit in the private area. But I would never say it's as bad as childbirth. Not at all.
I mean, I don't know, but periods are pretty painful.
Men just like to complain, that's the main thing.
You said it. Is that a representation of my...
Yeah, that's your little thingy. We've covered loads though. We've covered how you feel, boyfriends, strain.
All my boyfriends. That is it for this week. If you liked the video at all, I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, share, like, everything going on below. You can visit my Instagram as well at Endo Awareness. Any questions for Mike? Please ask him. He's more than willing to. He's here all the time, just hanging about. So yeah, thank you so much for listening and watching today, and I'll see you next week for another episode of All the Tea About Your V. Bye.